Hello, I'm in Plants. Today we're going to be talking about prepping for a walk and the steps you want to go through to make sure that it goes smoothly and that you have what you need. So here we've got a list of the pre-walk checklist, and as you can see, it's for 7 days out. If you know about the walk before then, prepping is all about getting it done as quickly as possible. All right, so the first things you want to do if you look on the 7 days out is talk to the store manager and your district manager, find out who's coming in, what the store expectations are. Make sure you get a full inventory done so we can get the correct product for you, and then kind of get a game plan on any displays or anything else that might be going on. Okay, as you go into day 6, it's about cleaning and culling and making sure that the scrap is out of the way because you're clearing the space for the product to come in. At this point, you've already talked to third-party vendors as well as our greenhouses as far as getting things in for the next week. Day 5, you're going to walk the store with your district manager, find out all the tasks that need to be completed, and then you're going to be working on day 4 with your third-party vendors. Their product should be in by then, so you should be able to get their display set and then focus on your other product as it comes in. So here you can see these are some of the extra displays that we built here at Skillman. You may not have room for these at your stores, but these are just some ideas of different builds that you can do. And that's where talking with your store managers is important. If we can set up some extra displays, it's going to help their stores look better. They're going to be all the happier for it. So here you can see we've just merchandised the product all the way through. And then as we get back into their normal houseplant area, we've got our full Croton tables. Again, full of product. You shouldn't have empty space on these tables. And then as you can go through, again, you merchandise, you touch all these up and you get it like overflowing. You make sure that the product is all visible, that you set your small to tall. If there are any further product needs, you want to make sure you communicate that. Averde is the same way. You can set this product 4 days, 5 days in advance, and then you don't have to worry about anything but touching up further on in the week. Okay, by 3 days out, we should have most of our product in, so your store should be looking pretty excellent at this point. Your table should be full and overflowing, end caps packed out, nice bright blocks of color. You generally want 8-foot blocks for a walk. You definitely don't want to have your striping or anything like that going on. Make sure you pay attention to your wireframes, that they're nice and balanced, that all your signs have been updated as well. That's one of the ones that tends to get overlooked. Here we were able to set our bulk shrubs out front. Again, you may not have room for this, but you do want to make sure that you have some on display. These are definitely one of the promotions that we want to have up front and visible for a walk. Any sale items, bulk items, things like that need to be up in front. As we move on, you've got your Croton displays as well. Again, a display item where we want to make sure that it's nice and organized, our signs are ready to go, and that we're keeping it clean. We were able to set up another impulse area, as in building more tables. Here we did it with a mix of Cactus and Nature's Way. And again, we've got a nice, very well organized table where one side is Cactus, flatted product, which is our sale item, and the other side is our Croton items that we're pushing right now as well. So again, you want to make sure that you're not striping, that you're keeping nice organized blocks, and this is just a very eye-catching display. So going through our tables inside quickly, again, all of this product should already be here by like day 3, so that all you're having to do on the last couple days is touch things up. So you've got nice big beautiful cactus displays where you can make good blocks of color. If there is any last minute needs, those need to be communicated very quickly, but that should be at least on the day 3, day 4 sheet. By the time you get down to day 2, you're basically in cleanup mode, sign mode, that kind of stuff, because you're not going to be able to get product in overnight. On our color side, same thing, nice full blocks of color. As you can see, we've got our bulk pricing sign up. You want to make sure that you have your signs up, your Y-frames nice and balanced. Those blocks of color, again, are 8 feet, 4 feet blocks of color. We don't want to have any striping going on. Now here's what our drive aisle looks like. We're using strike points. And as you can see, it's not all the same product. We're actually getting from small to tall. And we've got some nice bright colors. That's some Nature's Way product back there, when we had some of our normal Giddings product up in the front. And so it's one of those where you can mix and match to make that really pop and shine as you go through. So making our way through some more of our color tables. Again, bulk signage is up. And we've got nice, big, beautiful blocks of color. like with like product. All our 12 packs are on one side, 4-inch on the other, gallons are together. You don't want to have tables where it's, a mix and match set of product on the tables. And then if you have excess product and you have to stage, here we ended up going right in between our pumpkin displays. You just want to find a nice clean spot for them where they're going to be nice and organized and shoppable. If you notice, the tags are all facing the right way. As we get into our shrub yard, some of the details you want to make sure you're doing are our 12 by 24 signs here, our sun signs, deadheading roses, making sure all our pots are facing the correct way, your logos on your branded pot should be out, and that the floors are clean. So again, when you get down to 2 days out, your district manager should be walking with you again, making sure that everything is getting taken care of. On day 1, it's just making sure that everything is finalized, cleaning, signing, taking photos, things like that. Then on walk day, you're just going to go through and just do some touch-up. Again, communication is huge here. You want to be talking to your store manager so you know when these are happening well ahead of time. If you don't find out until a few days before they're going to show up, then you're going to be in a big crunch time. So communication is key with your district manager and your store managers.